Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are diving into my June plan with me. I know this is a little bit late, but it's better late than never, and I was procrastinating editing this video. My bad. But let's get right into my supplies. This is going to be in a brand new notebook because my other one is now full. And this is just a notebook from Archer and Olive in one of my subscription boxes. I think it was March of last year or summer of last year. I can't remember. These two Tombow dual brush pens, 553 and 192. A Jelly Roll metallic, like a black, I think it's a black metallic. My Pigma Micron fine liners, 08 and 02, some washi tape, and some stickers from my subscription with Four Bears subscription service that's here in Ottawa, Ontario. So it's nice that it's local. I got like 5 packs from Amazon of these circle stickers, and so I thought, might as well use them. And they kind of go nicely with this color theme. And as usual, I like to include my phrase stickers, and of course Pinterest photos. This month I didn't use as many photos I didn't print off as many photos as what I normally do, because I really didn't want to give myself too many options. But as I kind of go through these photos, I sort it by size, and then I sort it also by some of the photos that stand out that I want to use in the mood board. It's just generally how I like to organize those photos as I start putting them away or off to the side, off of camera view. But of course, because this is a new notebook, I'm able to do my name page. And normally I just honestly write my name. The odd time I've kind of decorated this page, but today I really felt like I wanted to, decorate this. And I thought that the theme that I'm doing this month is kind of, it's kind of neutral, because it's more of like browns and tans and beiges, because it's like a safari theme and that safari aesthetic. And when I find my photos on Pinterest, I literally just type in the word that I want my theme to be, and then I put aesthetic at the end. And honestly, lots and lots of photos show up, and it's generally all in the same type of coloring scheme, so they all look cohesive when you put them together. And then I don't use this first page that has that's the dot grid on the one side and then the blank page on the other. It just doesn't open properly. So I know a lot of other folks also glue those two pages together, because it's annoying to kind of deal with that page. But as you saw, I put a notebook underneath the left-hand side, so that, because of course it is a brand new notebook, so it's lopsided a little bit, so that I just put that on the left side so that it's a little easier to write on that side. And then I just start with my title page. I try to keep this very simple. I wanted to have this be very quick, and for the most part it was a quick setup. It took me just over an hour to do, but that also includes you'll see when I do my budgeting pages, there's lots of lines that takes a lot of time to write out, but of course I edit that part out for you guys, so you don't have to watch me do a lot of lines. And I wanted for this theme, I think I tried last month as well. Maybe I wasn't super successful, but this theme I wanted to, or this month when I did my collages of the photos from Pinterest, I didn't want to do a lot of layering. I wanted to kind of do more, how to describe it, blocky, I guess, like where it's more like a grid style. Of course, as I'm saying that, you see that I'm overlapping those two photos right there, but that's because the giraffe photo is a very light blue, so it, blends into the white paper a lot. So that's why I wanted it to be, overlapping and layering with a darker photo. But again, I wanted this to be more in a grid style, so that it didn't, I didn't have to use as many photos because, as you saw, I only had 2 pages of Pinterest photos, where normally I have honestly like 3 or 4. So yeah, like I said, not as many photos that I printed out, but I mean, I can always print out more if I run out of them, or, you know, if I wanted more, I don't like the options I have anymore, whatever. That's, you know, options are endless there. But yeah, so I kept it pretty simple. I went with that grid look. I did a lot of washi tape in between. As you saw, I'm using a lot of colors for washi tape because I didn't really want to do all browns. And the safari, honestly, I got the safari theme from these stickers that I'm using, the purple giraffe stickers. And that's kind of how I got the theme, because I have 2 of them, like 2 sticker sheets. So I have lots, and that's kind of how I got the idea for this theme. But of course, when you search safari aesthetic on Pinterest, it's all like brown and beiges in the photos. So I kind of had to bring in a little bit of that green and purple to kind of tie it all together to make it all look really nice. And I actually really like the color scheme. I think it goes actually quite well together. And I like that it's not your traditional, like, I guess I could have been more neutral with it, but I like color, so I want to use color. And this purple is like a muted purple, I think. But obviously I like to go in with a couple of, I like to go over the letters a couple of times just so that it's a little bit darker. And I kind of did the opposite on this page, where I did the letters in the purple and the shadowing in the green. And then on the first page, I did the letters in green and the shadowing in purple, just to, you know, spice it up, you know what I'm saying? And I like to, yeah, I like to change things. I'm not the best at trying to keep things all the same from page to page. I don't know how to draw different fonts, so I tend to do the same kind of cursive or just block letters. That's really all I know how to do. I could practice a little bit better with different types of, different types of fonts and stuff, but I don't feel like I need to. I honestly, it's not a desire for me, I guess. But anyways, I wanted to say that I apologize. I have not put out as many videos as I wanted to, aka 1 video a month currently. I'm going through a little bit of change in my personal life, but we are also, I'm traveling this week. I'm traveling on June 1st, and I'm going to BC to visit a girlfriend of mine, and then I fly home on Sunday night. But I do have, fun fact, I do have 2 videos on, like, after this one that are already recorded that I just need to edit. So I have 1 video coming out of the books that I read in March and April, and then I have 1 coming out of my travel journal setup, which I'm really excited for because I think it went really well. And I'll most likely not post that video until after I come back, but it's the setup, so that they'll be close together of the setup, of some footage of me, you know, filling in my travel journal as I'm you know, out and about. I won't be, you know, recording all of my spreads in that page, but I want to kind of journal as I go, and then of course I'll do, you know, more extensive memory keeping when I come back. But I just wanted to kind of keep something where I could, you know, print out a picture or 2 from the day and just kind of write what we did, where we went, restaurant names, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that setup. So that will come shortly. I would assume probably next week when I'm back, and I'll work on those 2 videos to have out pretty soon for you. And then, yeah, so good news. I mean, I have some videos recorded already, and I will share the news in probably my travel journal video of, you know, the changes and stuff that are happening in my life. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. But here's my money page, as I, you know, do every month. And the right side was to track our pay stubs, and then the left side is to just track our main bill payments and then any notes. But because there's 5 payments in June because there's 5 Fridays in June, we actually get paid, 5 times. So that's why notes were kind of cut from the page and it became that one extra payment. And then here's my, my budget dashboard that I like to call it. And I actually know the categories and stuff that I'm going to be using. And I still have to go back and fill out the previous months, but I just have to total it. So I keep track of all of our transactions in just like a lined notebook. And then from there, I kind of total everything by category and then move it over into this budget dashboard. So it's really cool to see it all as an overview, but I'm trying to see where my husband and I fall with the 50-30-20, and that's 50% for your needs, 30% for your wants, and then 20% for savings. Right now I'm doing like savings / debt 20%, so to make sure that we're paying and saving a little bit of money, but also paying off some of our debt. And then so our needs, the categories that I have indicated are our mortgage and taxes, groceries, gas, insurance, my hydro, and our Enbridge and our gas for our house, internet and phone, and then my Jeep. So my Jeep payment. So those are the things that, are a need, at least for my husband and I. And then our wants, we have like fast food and restaurants, shopping, my husband's hobbies, my hobbies, alcohol and entertainment, our animals, which is kind of more of a need because I love our animals, obviously, our subscriptions, and then any beauty. So that's kind of how I have that separated. And maybe if anyone's interested in more of like a budgeting specific type of video, I can definitely do that. But so moving on to my memories page, this one always comes together really quickly because it's just writing down the days, 1 to 30 on the left hand side. And then I ended up, normally I do like a little collage here at the top, but I ended up just writing down memories, which I really like because again, see, I can't do any other type of font. This is just cursive memories. That's all I really know how to do. But I also like to practice my brush lettering because I don't feel like I'm the best. I feel like sometimes I get a little bit better, and then when I don't write anything for quite some time, it's very noticeable that I haven't been practicing. But so then moving on to my favorite page, as I've already started here, is my mood board. And like I said at the beginning of this video, when I start to arrange the photos after I've cut them all out, I arrange them by size, but then I also put some photos in a pile that I would kind of want to use on my mood board. I kind of know this already a little bit when I go to print them, because on my mood board photos, I do tend to make them bigger, so they take up more of the page, as opposed to some of the other photos that I make a little bit smaller so that they can be more of, small decorations on a page as opposed to, dominating that page. So I kind of know which photos I want to put on my mood board, but of course I never know what it's going to look like, and I never know, what things are, like how they're all going to be organized. So I just kind of guess on what size I want the certain things to be. But as you see, I kind of do each of my page the same, where I put down the photos and washi tape mainly at the same time, and then I go in with the stickers, and then I go in with the phrase stickers to kind of fill in some space. It's kind of how I've always done my pages, is I like to kind of deal with the bigger things first and then work my way down to smaller things to kind of fill in the blanks and stuff. But then moving on to my final page, and that is my weekly pages. I tend to only really do 2 weekly pages in these setup videos. I used to do my other weeklies in a short, which I hope to come back, but I don't want to overwhelm myself in one thing at a time, because I just, became really overwhelmed with YouTube and trying to keep up with it, as well as my full-time job and my family and balance, and it's just difficult. So one thing at a time. And so yeah, I kept this one really simple. I didn't like none of the pages in here I kind of, you know, overthought, because it's just kind of throw the pictures down, throw some stickers down, throw the phrase stickers down, and then it, like, I love it. I think I actually really love this theme, and I love like the purple that goes with the browns. I think it just all really pops, and I'm definitely a big fan. But so I'm gonna show you the final flip through here of all of my pages. So if you stayed with me until now, thank you so much. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things. It means so, so much to me, and I will be back very, very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.